Hi guys, and welcome to my sultry summer makeup tutorial. I hope you really enjoy this. I use a myriad of products that I think you guys are going to find delightful. So I'm going to start with Baduscu's Rose Water. You can use this as a setting spray or as a hydrating spray. I'm using it as a hydrating spray at this particular time, and it's only $7. You can get it at Nordstrom or at Target or Ulta. Also, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes, but I used my Longwear concealer from MAC this time. I didn't use a paint pot or a primer. I just wanted it kind of thin. I'm going to go over my brows with Anastasia's brow pomade in Auburn. Now, I have my brows a little bit more aggressive in this particular tutorial, guys. I would say be careful with these. They are gorgeous, but you want to go ahead and use a spoolie to brush through them if you want your brows a little bit more natural. It just depends on the look you're going for. Then I did clean up under my eyes with my matte concealer, my Studio Finish concealer in an NC35 for a slight highlight and just to clean up underneath the brow. I am using the Suva Beauty Neutral Necessity palette. I really love this brand, guys, and it's super affordable. I'll put the link below. I'm using Madrid on the lid, and it's a nice kind of a tan brown, if you will. I didn't want to do a full crease with this, and then I'm going to blend that out just slightly underneath the eye. I'm going over the inner half of the lid with my MAC Cosmetics Waterproof Colourstick in Copper Top. These are also Pro Longwear, but I will say it wasn't as strong as I had swatched it when I first gotten it. However, it is a beautiful color, and it may just be because I put it on top of this, so I'm gonna have to go back over this with something else to make the inner corners a little bit stronger. And I did blend that out slightly, so warm it down with your finger because it is waterproof and it dries down pretty fast and then it won't move. So what I decided to do was go over the lid again with Bobbi Brown's Longwear Cream Shadow in Copper. It's number 42. These are absolutely stunning. I've had this for a long time. I only have a few of them because they're kind of pricey. I believe they're about $22 or something. But a little bit goes a long way. And they wear well, much like a paint pot would. You can actually wear it by itself. It's very strong. Now I'm going to go inside the crease with Suva Beauty's Eyeliner, also out of that same palette. It is a darker red color. It is absolutely stunning, and it's great to give you a nice strong look for an evening out during the summer without it being a black. Or if you want that smoky effect, you guys know you can always do this with other colors. You do not have to do that with a black. This is going to be great for the daytime as well. I would say just punch this up a little bit with more color if you're going out at night, so that you don't lose the color as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and go over my face with my Urban Decay One and Done Foundation. Now I have raved about this on my Instagram, guys. A little bit goes a long way. I'm using the Real Techniques Beauty Blender, or their beauty sponge. I really love this one. I did not at first, but they must have changed the texture of this sponge because it feels more like a beauty blender than it did when they first came out with these. And I love the flat side of this, so it's a lot easier to do a stippling effect with this as opposed to the cornered side of it, and it blends out a lot better for me. Now I'll say also, if you want a stippling this, it's going to give you more of a natural effect. If you pull on this, it's going to give a streaky effect, so be kind of careful with that. But that One and Done is an absolutely amazing foundation. I just wish the range was a little bit wider. I'm using my Makeup Forever Pro Sculpt Concealer Kit. Now, you guys know I have also ranted about these on my Instagram. I have 3 out of the 4. I'm going to use 30 and 40. I'm using 40 right now. I use either or, it just depends on the look. And I'm using the lightest color to the farthest left of the palette. If you all have them, then you know what I'm talking about. And I think some of the colors may be a crossover. Now I'm going back in with that same Real Techniques beauty sponge, but I'm using the cornered end to blend out on the inside of the face, underneath the eye, the forehead. You guys know how I get down, how this all goes. And you can dampen that. It just depends on how dry your skin is. I have to be kind of careful because of my allergies, but since I sprayed my face in the beginning, I really don't need to dampen this particular sponge. Now I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Havana Contouring Shade. This is in one of the palettes, I believe, that I built myself, but I know it came in one of the pre-created palettes as well. I kind of moved my colors around, which is the benefit of these contouring palettes. You can build your own, and I may have 3 or 4 of them that I built myself. And I'm just shaping that cheekbone. I'm lifting that a little bit, going around the chin area as well with a large fluffy shader brush. And I'm going to go around the perimeter of my forehead as well. And I just want to blend that out. I'm not going to use a cream today, guys, I don't think. And you don't always have to. It just depends on what you feel like doing. Now I'm going to use that same contouring kit, and I'm using my banana powder out of this palette as well. Now, keep this in mind, guys. I set with banana powder. I do not put banana powder on and walk out the door. So this is just to really bake the color. This is not to just put it on and pop out the door. No, that's not the intent here. So, and I'm taking this 133 brush by MAC. I have to rant about this brush. These are absolutely amazing for placement, especially when you're highlighting and contouring. I mean, amazing, guys. Now I'm gonna go ahead and blend out with my, this is also my MAC brush. This is a 109. You guys know I love this. I also love this brush for foundation. It is amazing. It's a brush that has been slept on for years when it comes to liquid foundation. It's just amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off and just kind of sweep out that color and make sure everything is blended really well. And I'll eventually finish with my powder as well. I'm gonna also use the CoverGirl Queen Collection, the bronzing powder, the 100. You guys know I got these two. It took me forever to locate these. They don't sell them anywhere near me. The Queen Collection is not sold anywhere near where I live. I had to drive about 40 miles away to actually find this. That's kind of ridiculous, but they are worth it. The price is only like $5.99 at Kroger. You can't beat that. I'm going back in with that Madrid color underneath the eye as opposed to using a pencil. And then I'm going to take that copper top as well and use that in the inner corner of the eye. Here I go getting anal about that blending. I don't want it to be too aggressive underneath the eye. And that's the copper top. Again, not as strong as I'd like it to be. Feel free to go over this. Somebody who's fair, this may work a little bit better for them, but these sticks are actually pretty amazing. Now I'm going to take my Lightscapade. This is a Mineralize Skin Finish by MAC, and it's also a highlighter. It's a yellowish highlighter. If you've been in store, you would see it. And I'm going to use that same 133 and just go right up by the corner of my eye and at the top of my cheekbones, in the center of my face, on the bridge of my nose, in the middle of my forehead, everywhere that the light draws to, guys, and also on the lip and on my chin. I also use it a little bit underneath my eye, just as a slight highlight. Now I'm barely touching this, guys. Please do not be too aggressive about this. When you use something shimmery underneath the brow bone, it could just turn into a hot mess. Now I'm going to use MAC Cosmetics Dip Down. This is a fluid line. We've had these for years. You know, they're pretty amazing, and it's a dark brown. It's actually the darkest brown, as opposed to using a black, and I'm not even going to do a full wing. I put this on my hand to warm it down because it's slightly dry. And let me know if you want to know about makeup hacks when it comes to your eyeliners drying out, whether they be gel or pens. I got some tricks that'll help you out. And I also added my Ardell lashes. These are Demi Pixies. I'm going back in with my 109 brush. That's right, I sure am. And I'm using my Mineralize Skin Finish in Medium Golden by MAC. You know, I love this, and it blends really, really well with that Naked foundation because neither one of them is too aggressive, but they give a beautiful finish. And you're gonna want something with that pearlized look, that baked look for the summertime that gives you that glow without being oily. It's just a little bit better to me than having a full matte finish all the time. At least not a full coverage powder foundation. It could just be too much. I took a little bit of my Stereo Rose, also my Mineralized Skin Finish, and did that on the apple of my cheeks. I'm using my Maybelline Great Lash mascara, just a little bit, not too much. I'm going to use my Cork Liner by MAC. You guys know how I feel about this. Don't do these aggressive lines. I do it sometimes too, I admit it, but I do try to fill it in, feather it in a little bit. But you just want to give a nice good shape to the lip. Then I'm going to take my Too Faced Cosmetics, my Melted Matte. I love these. This is in Child Star. These are amazing, guys, and I haven't heard the best reviews about these, but they are amazing to me. I have no problems with them whatsoever. All I had was a problem with the service that I got from Sephora when I bought it. That's all I have to say. And finally, I'm going to top this off with my MAC Cosmetics. This is a soft Dazzle, this soft cream Dazzle. We don't make these anymore, but it was in a soft Dazzle. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys on the next go round. Bye.